This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Lord Drakkon. Now taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in your standard Lightning Collection window box packaging. Turning the box around, we can see an awesome image of Lord Drakkon. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is Lord Drakkon out of the box. And man, am I super stoked that this figure is not a con exclusive. As that original figure is pretty expensive these days, I am super stoked that Hasbro released him in a normal wave. And Lord Drakkon is freaking amazing, man. This is one Power Ranger figure you are definitely going to have to add to your collection. But before we take a closer look at the actual figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. So Drakkon does come with a decent amount of accessories. Starting off, we get an unhelmeted head sculpt, an effect piece, the Dragon Dagger, and 4 interchangeable hands. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at Lord Drakkon. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at Lord Drakkon here. Now something that I'm super stoked to get, as I think the Lord Drakkon character is really super cool, man. I love the whole amalgamesh of the Green Ranger, the old Mighty Morphin Green Ranger, and the White Ranger, kind of this evil form with an elder, more corrupted Tommy, which is really cool. So I dig this a lot, man. So the helmet sculpt I think looks fantastic. Again, I just love the design, how it's like a mix of kind of like that dragon, the Green Ranger, and then the White Tiger Ranger look. I just think that looks fantastic. The red visor, all that looks good. His chest armor looks fantastic. Again, has that almost, again, it's an amalgamation of like the dragon logo with the tiger logo, which looks really cool. The gold looks fantastic. My belt came a little messed up there. You can see a little bit of chip in the paint. I could probably fix that or clean that up a bit, but it came out a little messed up, but it's not terrible. And you can see it does have the, it looks to be like the green dragon coin. I can't tell if that's an original, that's the dragon coin. I mean, it might be the dragon coin, so pretty cool. The gold, again, on the bracers look awesome. Loving this a lot. The back of that looks really, really good. All looks really nice. The gold at the bottom right here looks really good, man. I dig this a lot. The white suit, all that looks nice. So a really cool looking figure. Super stoked that I was able to get this too, especially since the Lord Drakkon from the Legacy collection is like kind of expensive now, and it was really hard to get because he was like a con exclusive. So I'm really glad that they made this version just a standard release. I was able to pick mine up from Amazon for only like 20 bucks, which is really good. So really super stoked to add him to the collection. Okay, now let's run down his accessories. So we get interchangeable hands. You can see the ones that I have on here now are his gripping hands, which is really nice for holding his weapons. We got 2 close-fisted hands, 1 for each side, which is really good. And then we also do get the Dragon Dagger right here, which is really cool. You can put that in either of the hands, and that looks really nice too. Again, since we've seen this Dragon Dagger before with the Green Ranger that we've already received, as well as the Armored Red Ranger that also comes with the the Dragon Dagger, so that's pretty cool. I love that a lot. And then we also do get this really cool effect piece, which is for the Dragon Dagger. You can actually slide that over the edge like so, and it's like a nice blast effect or a spark effect or something like that, which is really cool. That's one thing I really like about all the Legacy figures, how we get so many effect pieces. I genuinely love that. So cool that we get that. Now, one thing I will say that's a little bit of a missed opportunity for me, or I kind of wish they would have done that differently. He does not come with Saba, the talking saber that came with the White Ranger. I don't know why they only gave us the Dragon Dagger. It would have been really cool if we got Saba. And you can hold Saba in either of his gripping hands too, so it's a little tricky. because the hand's a little tight, but I mean, once you get it on there, it actually stays and holds on there very nice. So, like, you know, that just seems like it's supposed to be more appropriate, right? Have the Saba and the Dragon Dagger. I think that's how it should have came with this. That would have been perfect. But if you do have that White Ranger ready and you do have that option, I think that's really cool to give him both weapons like so. So that's pretty cool too. We also do get an interchangeable unhelmeted head. Now this one looks amazing, man, because it is definitely an older Tommy. You can see he's seen some stuff. He has some scars on his face. I think the face printing looks really cool. I just love how they did that. It looks so good. Again, I love the whole story of Lord Drakkon. So this does just on a simple ball peg like so. You can take that other head. Now this head is a little tight, so you have to push it down very, very far to get it on there, like so. Get the hair out the way, and it does work like that fairly nicely. So very cool, and again works really good. That specific head gets on there very tight. So just be careful what you're doing here, because it might, you know, I'm afraid of messing with that neck peg too much. So anyways, let's run down the articulation while we're here. So hitting on a ball joint, rolls around a bit, left and right, up and down with the disc hinge was pretty good. Arms go full 360. You just move them out of the way with this armor piece, because this armor piece is a separate piece. It is more of a softer pliable plastic, so you can go full 360 with the shoulder right there if you can do. It's a little tricky. The butterfly joint is not helping me at all. Yeah, you're just gonna get in my way. Okay, there we go. So you can't go 360, I promise you. But there's a butterfly joint in there like so, rotation of the bicep. We got double jointed elbows. And you can see like inside that peg right there, the pin is like a yellowish gold sitting on this side. That's kind of ugly. I wish it was just a white pin, so that shows off and it's a little, I don't know, I'm not feeling that at all. We can rotate at the wrist as well as a hinge at the wrist. We get the ball peg in the midsection, so that rolls around, does turn left and right, crunches back and forth, as well as an ab crunch just below that, so the ab crunches back and forth, all kinds of motion in there. Hip joints that kick forward that far, back not so much, splits all the way that far, rotation in the upper thigh. We got double jointed knees, ankle joints go up, down, and a very good ankle rocker. So overall, again, super stoked to add Lord Drakkon to the collection. Yes, he's a ranger, but he's also a villain, and that's one thing that I love that we're getting with this Lightning collection, is that we're getting so many villains. And if you guys have read the books that this is based on, or even played the video game, he's so dope, man. I'm really stoked that we got this in the Lightning collection, and I think he is definitely a must-get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool and NECA Batman figures. And for your Lightning collection comparison, here he is standing next to the Green Ranger and White Ranger. And just for fun, here he is standing next to little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Power Rangers Lightning collection, Lord Drakkon. Now overall, I think this is such a badass and awesome action figure, and I really just do dig the character itself. I am super stoked that Hasbro released this in a regular wave, unlike that Legacy version, which was a con exclusive and goes for crazy prices. His paint, his sculpt, and his articulation are all very well done, and I really do like his accessories. My only minor complaint is that I wish he came with Saba, but that's pretty minor, and that's just something I kind of wish they would have done a little differently, but I can understand that's probably a little too much. But still, he is so well worth it, and if you missed out on that first Legacy Drakkon, then I think this Lightning Collection Drakkon is definitely a must-get. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.
very lucky to have you, and so am I. May the power protect you, always.